In cycle 3, John 1, verses 1 through 7. We're translating it from the Latin Vulgate into English, but I'm going to use the English just to explain some of the sign language that I'm using to help you memorize. So in the beginning was the Word. The Word is talking about Jesus, so we're going to do the sign for Jesus. The Word was with God. This is the sign for with, and this is the sign for God. It says this was with God. This was with God in the beginning. The sign for this is just like pointing, like this. But so since we're talking about Jesus, we're going to point up. This was with God in the beginning. The sign for through, if you put your fingers like this and you just put your hand through it, that's the sign for through. And then we're going to do without, which is the same as with, out. And this is the sign for life. And this is the sign for light, like the sunlight shining on you. And then this is the sign for comprehended. I kind of think of it as like a light bulb going off in your brain that you understand, you get it. So this is the sign for comprehended. It says comprehended it not, so we're going to shake our head. And then we're going to do J for John. And then this is the sign for testimony or witness. Okay, now let's do the Latin together. In principio erat verbum, et verbum erat apud Deum, et Deus erat verbum. Hoc erat in principio apud Deum. Omnia per ipsum factus sunt, et sine ipso factum est nihil quod factum est. In ipso vita erat, et vita erat lux hominum, et lux in tenebris lucet, et tenebrae eam non comprehenderent. Fuit homo missus a Deo, cui nomen erat Johannes. Hic venit in testimonium, ut testimonium perhiberit de lumine, ut omnes crederit per illum. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. This was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him. Without him, nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and his life was the light of men. And the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. This man came for a witness, to bear witness to the light, that all men through him might believe.